I'm going to help you understand something. I'm going to use a simple thing as cookies, but this can be used as anything, any skill, anything that you can create, anything like that, and it still applies. Just for human understanding, it just works better to use very simple things. Okay, so let's say I make the world's best cookies. Okay, this has been passed down from generations, and I'm selective about who gets to have my cookies. Okay? So I give some people cookies as I choose, and they rave about these cookies. But a majority of people don't know about these cookies. They don't care about these cookies because they're never going to get one. So they know they don't have a chance at it and they're never going to care about it. And then there's a small select few that are just going to try very hard to be able to get these cookies. But that's still a very select few. Now, if I choose this selective thing, then I'm obviously not going to teach people my recipe. Then I'm going to pass it on generationally. And now they can only last so long before you hit the generation that just doesn't care about what you cared about. Look around. It happens, I promise. So your cookies end up dying with you. There's people that know of your cookies and that they were great, but that's about it, right? Now, same thing. I have the greatest cookies, and I like sharing. I let everybody have the cookies. I also teach other people how to make the cookies, okay? Now, nobody can take away from me that it's my family recipe, right? It came from me, no matter how many people I spread it to, came from my family lineage because it's our recipe, no matter how many people I give it to. Whether they credit to me or not, it's still my recipe, right? Family recipe. This is how this works. So I still get the gratification that the other person gets. However, not just do I have people that know how great the cookies are, everybody gets a chance to know how great the cookies are. And there's also people that ensure that that skill and that recipe is passed down for a longer period of time. Because, yes, you meet that generation that cancels out 90% of the people that know the recipe. But there is still that little tiny 10% that does care and carries it on beyond that time period of everybody not caring. And then that recipe, that family recipe that would have died off with my lineage when there was one that either didn't have children or one that didn't care, it still continues. And it still was created by whoever the first person in the family was to create it. And it was still my family all the way down to me, and still my family as I pass it to everybody else. Have you ever heard of Amish friendship bread? It's the same concept. Amish friendship bread. Guess where it came from? I guess you can guess by the name that it came from the Amish. Because even if there are some people that want to tribute things to you, there are a majority that will.